All right, live look outside this morning. We've got hazy skies. It is a warm summer-like morning here getting things started. If you haven't stepped outside yet, maybe you've got to take the trash out, go get the mail this morning. If you're sitting at home, it is going to be a hot one as you're stepping out. And that heat and humidity will feel some strong to severe thunderstorms mainly later today. We've got a couple windows of storms that'll be moving through, though, here this afternoon. We'll get to that here in a second. Meanwhile, we'll set the stage. 73 degrees right now. Dew points at 70. Area-wide, we're starting to warm. We've got a lot of 70s on the board, but the big number is that dew point. This is the most tropical air we've had yet this season, and you're feeling it as you get outside. 73 is our dew point in Millersburg. That is higher than portions of Florida right now. So it doesn't take much to spark a downpour. We saw that yesterday, really efficient rainfall producers. You can see we've got just a couple downpours starting to develop right now. Not a lot of organization to these, but we'll continue to see these kind of hit or miss just north of Louisville right now. We've got another cell just north of Jackson heading right into North Kent right now. That's your second downpour of the morning. And then just south of Akron, traveling Route 8 right there as it meets up with 76. We've got a downpour right over the central interchange. And then down towards the south, Millersburg, a few downpours just south and west of you. Don't be surprised if we have these hit or miss downpours throughout the morning. And then as we look at the radar, the models have no idea that this even exists. But we do because we're watching it. There's an area of rain and storms heading through central and now eastern Indiana. I would imagine this develops a little bit further and rolls through northeast Ohio here later this morning through midday into early afternoon. We may get a round of storms through here. I'm not anticipating that being severe. Could we pop a stronger storm or two? Sure. But the big show is going to be this action coming out of Missouri. You see the swirl there? There's a lot of energy in the atmosphere with that, and that's expected to create explosive thunderstorms in Illinois and Indiana this afternoon. That's what we would turn our attention to with the weather impact alert, with the highest risk of severe weather being west, because as they move in, they would be fading or weakening. But still, I think some of them are going to pack a punch. When? Later this evening. If you've got evening plans beyond 7 o'clock, that's when I'm expecting these to move in from the west. This is a highly changeable forecast, but that's our thinking here this morning. Make sure you join Betsy and the weather team starting at 4 o'clock for the update on some of those models, as those storms will be developed by then. They haven't developed yet. Strong storms. Make sure you have a way to get alerts later today. WKYC app is a great thing to have in terms of that because it has a location-based warning. So if you're traveling to a county you're not normally in and it gets warned, your phone, it'll alert you. All right, here's a big picture look at those storms as they gather. Big old storms in Indiana today. They form into a line, and that line we get later on this evening. Again, we'll have storms before that, so don't get confused. Multiple storms throughout the day. National Zymark hour-by-hour forecast. Pop-up storms throughout the day. Here comes our line. We're talking 7, 8, 9 o'clock into our western counties. If this were to verify, there would be some wind damage along that one, especially out towards the west. You see that kind of that Boeing shape there. That would head through Cleveland area here late this evening into tonight. And then it's out of here and we quiet down. Damaging winds, heavy rain, your primary threats. The muggy meter takes a little break. We go back to humid the next couple of days, and then the muggy meter really ramps up with dangerous heat and high humidity Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The problem with that is we're not going to get rain. There's going to be nothing to cool us off. Big ridge develops, dry weather, baking sunshine Sunday, Monday, Tuesday as this heat dome displaces itself from the desert and centers right over Ohio. We may have some of the hottest temperatures in Ohio in the entire country next week. Medina Country Club 10-day takes us into the 90s by Sunday. With soaring humidity, it'll feel more like 100 to 105 at times Sunday into Tuesday. Brissa?
Oh boy, that's a lot to take in there. Thank you, Matt.